Hey everyone, Squee913 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 3. What were we doing? It has been a little while. We are doing stuff. We want to do a frontiersman thing? There's a main mission. We could do a frontiersman thing. Initiate a conversation or two. Yeah, let's do a frontiersman thing. There we go. Whee! I do apologize, it has been a while since you have seen this Let's Play, but I'm back in action. You should hopefully see it on a regular basis again. Whoa! Whoa! I will go by my homestead and take a look at crafting caravans again. I have had a lot of people giving me advice on how to do it, which is precisely what I don't want people to do. But since they already did, I'll go ahead and use it. But let me go ahead and state again. I don't... I'm not upset at anyone, because I know that I talked about a lot of it, and I was kind of frustrated by it. But the simple truth is, most of that is me talking to myself and trying to puzzle things out on my own. If I was so inclined to get help on the issue, I would just go look it up on the internet before you even get a chance to ever comment on it. So I'm not actually asking you guys for help unless I literally say, hey guys, I'm asking you for help. Otherwise, I'm just musing to myself. Alright, let's see what we got here.
I've never seen him myself, but I've heard the stories from here to Kentucky. A German mercenary, Hessians, what they call them, was fighting a battle when a cannonball took his head clean off. His whole battalion was routed, and they lost the encounter. But the lad didn't die. He's been wandering the bush on horseback around the battlefield ever since, searching for his head, chasing innocents when he sees them, taking their domes for his own. He wears a pumpkin for a head now, until he finds what he's looking for. Like I said, I haven't seen him, but I have seen the bodies he leaves lying about, headless and grotesque. God rest their souls.
Yay! We're gonna go hunt down Ichabod's villain. Where are we going? Where are we supposed to go? I don't see... Oh, there it is. Can I fast travel to somewhere close by? No. This is closer. Can I fast travel there? No. Oops. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's closer. We'll go there. Whee! Before I start the main quest again, I'm also going to pop out of the Animus and, see how things are going over there. You know. Okay. Wait. What? Am I even going? It disappeared. Of course it disappeared. Why wouldn't it disappear? Oh, pardon me. Alright. We're just gonna run up here. No big deal. We got this. It's all good. Ooh, hello. What's this? Nothing. Nothing important. Fine.
I must not have two schnapps after each meal.
Pardon me. Whee! Yeah. This is a bit of a chore. Wish they had more fast travel locations. Again, I know people keep telling me there are more fast travel locations, but I have to take the time to go find them. That would actually take more time than this. So, hello? Seriously? Seriously? Okay. That's it? That's the... What? I'm very, 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 very confused. Look for clues leading to the Headless Horseman. I did. Now what? Wait, what? That's the... That makes no sense whatsoever. Animus Database. Recent entries. The Headless Horseman. I found the Headless Horseman. The stories of him taking human heads are no fables, but he was a man. That's it? That... Wow. What a remarkably anticlimactic thing. I can only assume that maybe there's another part to that. Okay then. Well, what next? Well, there's a hunting society thing right there, so let's go do that. What? Ah. Whoa, pardon me.
What is the matter, sir?
Everything. Hey, what's up, fellas?
Ever come across King Edward the Elk? You'd know if you had. He's never found a mate on account of his aggression. Most hunters leave him be, for fear of his charge. Grumpy old bastard's afraid of nothing. Word has it he doesn't like horses too much. But I'm not willing to risk my head on rumors.
Okay. Track down the elk. Over that away. Will do. Oh man. Let's see if we can't take a horse there. Whoa. Hopefully we can just follow the road. For the most part, anyway. Whee! So, yeah, I gotta come up with things to talk about during these long traveling pauses. I know normally I'm supposed to talk about history and stuff, but it's been so long since I played this game. I don't, I would need to... I don't even remember what part of the game we're at. I know we just did, Lexington and Concord. I suppose I could talk about them. They were done kind of accurately. As accurately as can be expected, I suppose. Whoa, they didn't play up too heavily on the, you know, the famous who shot first and shot heard around the world at Lexington. Horsey can't go up there? Okay. But it is true that they basically formed a militia. Paul Revere did go riding around, pretty much like you saw, with a couple other people, warning people that the British were coming, and then they formed up, and well, Then someone fired. We still have, to this day, no idea who. But someone. Come on, you can jump down that. Stop being a pansy. Horsey would make that jump. Horsey wouldn't care. Horsey would be like, I got this, Ezio. Oh, screw it. Get off. Stop it. I'm done with you. I'm not using this. So yeah, so someone shot. We still don't know who. And of course, after that person shot, everyone shot. And we got our tails handed to us at Lexington. But really, come on. That's going to be pretty much the MO for most of the major battles. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I thought you didn't like horses and weren't afraid of anything. Why are you running, man? You're supposed to be coming after me. Gotcha! Well, that was a fair bit anticlimactic. Anyway, like I said, should probably get used to it. America lost most of its battles. I mean, it did have some victories. I'm not going to deny that. But not a lot, honestly. I want to set that marker. But, it's a long ride. Oh, sure, why not? Wow, that is really far from here. So yeah, First Continental Congress, or one of the Continental Congresses, I don't think it was the first one, but basically when things started getting really bad, everyone started meeting in Philadelphia. Around this time, they embarrassed good old Benjamin Frankie Pooh. So he came back as an ardent patriot. They elected George Washington over several people, actually, who felt they would have been better at that job. Whee! But, you know, George Washington was very impressive. He was a young officer, had great qualifications, and appeared to be remarkably confident. The weird part about George Washington that historians have never been able to agree on, it was whether or not he really wanted the position or not. He seems to be very self-assured and very wanting power and that kind of thing. But for all intents and purposes, he would always talk about not wanting the position. And I don't just mean publicly. I mean like in private memoirs to his wife and friends. And so a lot of historians debate whether he was a power-hungry, madman. Not a madman, but whatever. Like he was relished the position and fought for it, or if he really didn't want it. Which, let's be honest, might be a little bit of both. I mean, sure, you want power, but you'd probably prefer to have a less hopeless situation on your hands than what he was given. An army with no to very little training, facing one of the best militaries in the world, with very little money, very little power, and very little recruiting base. Nah, you got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So my guess is that George Washington did want power and did want fame and was, you know, wanting that kind of thing. Just not necessarily this position. Whoa. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I forgot I needed to skin those animals. Whoopsie. Are they over here? Yes, there. No, those are rocks. Well, poop. Oh, okay. Well, here's another animal we can skin. Yes, yes. Come on, bring it. Next. That's what I thought. All that aside, whether or not he really wanted the position, or whether or not, you know, he craved it or didn't want it, he definitely was the right man for the job. He was incredibly intelligent, very smart when it came to tactics and strategy, and more importantly, knew the way the world worked. He knew, he was a realist. He understood what he could do and what he couldn't do. He understood what he needed to complete his objectives, and he was very, very good at realizing battles that he couldn't win and fighting battles that he could. Which, let's face it, was vital for fighting a war like that. He was a bit strict, and yet not. It was weird. It was a weird thing. George Washington, generally speaking, was incredibly good at knowing how to lead, pure and simple. He knew when to lay the hammer down. He knew when to be gentle. He knew when to sympathize with the men, and he knew when to be merciless with them. Even to the point of being brutal, to set an example. One perfect example of is there was a mutiny. I believe it was mutiny. No. It was actually, it was people rounded up for all sorts of different crimes. There was huge morale problems. Everyone was trying to leave the army. George Washington was having amazing trouble keeping soldiers. Not that this was anything new, but he had all the prisoners rounded up. There was like 6 guys, I think. I don't remember exactly how many there were, but there were about 6 guys, all with a different range of crimes, and he was going to have them all hanged, as was permitted by the law at the time. And he had them all paraded out onto the execution platform. He had the noose tied around their necks. He had all that stuff ready to go. Those people thought they were going to die. And then he, at the very last second, came up and released all but 2, I think, that had done the most heinous of crimes. He released all of them, forgave them, said, you know what, this is, look how magnanimous I am. I'm going to be merciful. I'm going to give them a second chance. Except for these 2, who committed the worst crimes. And just so you guys remember, don't F with me. And that was a cool thing to do. There were other things he did. Hey.
You where's Tisha Gunga? Arahajika Skanix Zahayot Garde on the se.
Agwe Guga Yene Raja?
Skana Ego Dinaheshi Tawahayune Johnson. Next year.
Now what ne?
Doch Garatni Hardy de Honatni Guthare. Wasagor Haratstan di Asagoya Danustade. Danu on the Sagonhe. The honor Yahka on Deshres Yat de Zungoya Distu. Danu honor Tigana da Denu, Todi Tarakwa di Jarhat Saga on Tudoro.
Ronuhane e Yatan Hodiri Wayan da ze. Tigayana de Rona Tahidake ne Unjunque da Suma.
Gariwe Siungo da Jack Darhane. Rodino Shuni danu ne oya ganyak haga danu aguego oya unquashuna. Ya tagatka with in a honda yunquaderi hunde next is the wajera sia takqueni dagadastash dene ageri wanundu.
Nejori was the Unjunha ak idewade. Sawyera ne tam tayunu tunyungo, tanu tayunikur hara. Next it the dum zom I de what satstige.
Ori huio di deo do hunzadenio nana igeri wanuta danu ize zesketni guhra serunis.
You ever consider patching the roof? It's, I think I feel a draft. Maybe a drip or 2. No? Why do you even have this building? Wait, what? What, I'm talking to her again? No. Okay, I just talked to her. There's another one. Over here.
Yung weza ne agunga jata deko.
Hindi mo yan anda neka si Jetsi aja dujes.
Nyarde.
Ay, rek de za ni gur hare.
Oh na yawa ne duga don tumne. Oh na yawa ne duga za ezoradi. Ugo dum sada dumge. Za ne ya yung goda de na daunge. Giga na hoda ne yung ni gur harha.
Dosa za terum. Iyan kaya tak ni gur rane unjum kweta sumha.
Next ya dunga yeri ke.
Yeah, yes, it will be enough. Because I said so. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and fast travel. Where am I going? To the main... No. You know what? Let's do this. Let's exit the Animus and talk to our friends. I mean, it's raining anyway. Leave the Animus. See if there's anything new for people to say while Connor gets jiggy with it. Hey Q, what up, yo? Nothing? Got nothing? Okay, fine. What about you, not Q? Nothing? Nothing at all? No? Fine. What about you, Sugar Time?
I just want to be alone right now.
Aww.
I just want to be alone right now.
What did I do? I screwed up. Somehow. Alright. Let's check emails. Not punch our fist. Check emails. Yes. Alright, here we go. Good lord, with all the fixes you're supposed to, software revision, one would think. Did we already do that? It's all ethnocentric if you ask me, also quite against the principles of Assassin Brotherhood, last I checked. And here I was, thought we were meant to be all inclusive bunch. Just a quick heads up, replying to email, okay, yeah, we've done all that. Hey Desmond, as you'll see from the date in the email, you've been in the Animus for a few days now, but don't worry, you're saying, okay, yeah. Sean is really getting on my nerves. You think, yes. In case you haven't noticed, we're, okay. Your father, database, Connor's Piece of Eden, hello. Okay. It works, and I should hardly be surprised as electrical impulses move from one pathway to another. You call them networks. Our word for them was more akin to road, yet it's difficult to project through from one medium to another, yet it works. Nice! I'm glad it works. Who the hell are you? I've been doing some digging on Hatham's blades. Still not 100% sure where they came from. My initial instinct was that he started out as an assassin. I believe his father was one, in fact, but But in fact, it appears he was a Templar from pretty early on. Maybe he took them from someone. It's happened before, and they're quite handy. I'm surprised more Templars haven't put them to use. Pretty easy to build a pair if you know what you're doing. Okay, I have found a way to better control the impulses to formulate a thought and transmit it to add a sense of structure, a sense of order. You fear order, you're kind. The gentle hand tends the flock. It is a kindness, not a cruelty. I wonder, will you ever understand your enemies do in their own way, but they share your base heritage. Their concept is flawed. They are not worthy. You have all proved unworthy of our gifts. Well, screw you too, Pikachu. Can't even write a proper subject title. Bet you haven't even gone to school. Looks like Juno's really taken a shine to you. I suggest you don't engage her. There isn't time to go down that rabbit hole. I'm sure to prove, it's sure to prove a badger's den. Besides, the whole experience is actually the final door. Salvation was it? But for us, who knows? We sit working towards something we know next to nothing about, but it's our only chance, so there's that, I suppose. And then, from Hastings? LOL, someone doesn't like me. You should not meddle in the affairs that do not concern you. Sean, you're pissing off the ghosts. All these Juno visits, and emails too apparently, have got me thinking, what happened to Tiana and Minerva? They're the ones who invited us to a little apocalypse party, and now they're gone and buggered off. A little inconvenient, not to mention rude. I'll try and poke around later, see if there's not some sign of what happened to them. Rebecca Crane, am I the only one who thinks we should buy a few space heaters? Maybe a couple of jackets too? It's cold down here. I sort of figured that as we powered the place up, it'd turn on its climate control systems or something. Guess not. Maybe the first civvies like it this way. All I know is I don't, so I'd really like for us to pick up some sort of heating solution the next time we head out, please. Annoyingly, Abstergo is definitely onto us. Most of the power sources I was tracking are gone. Guess they're rushing to snap them up now that they know what we're up to. We've got the other cells scouting for us, running interference, trying to grab anything they can. It's just hard with the numbers and their resources. Alright, this is from Dear Old Dad. Sean's continuing his search for additional power sources. I'm working to coordinate with other cells, have them doing recon and watching for Abstergo. Rebecca's been monitoring your sessions. I'm hoping to duplicate some of the recordings and send them to other cells for further research. Also hoping there's a way to bypass some of these memories, but synchronization seems to dictate you progress in chronological order. Hopefully someday we'll have a way to move through memories more quickly. Would certainly save us a lot of time in situations like this. There we go. Read all my emails. Problem solved. Let's go see if Juno wants to talk to us. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's what happened. I pressed a shoulder key. Why? I guess any button. I was trying to run. Just not trying to go back into the Animus. I guess we'll talk to Juno later. It's cool. Should I reply to those emails? Hang on. I never really thought about that. Maybe I should reply to those emails. I didn't even check if there were any emails that I could reply to. I don't want to be rude. Maybe I can teach you how to make a proper subject heading. Alright, can I reply to that? No. How about that one? No. None of these? Seriously? Okay, well, whatever. Now that we're out here.
Right now.
I didn't... You are sure making a concerted effort to come up to me and tell me that you don't want me to talk to you. That is really weird. Let's go see if we can talk to Juno. Whee! Juno! I made you a sandwich. Okay, it's really just light. But I didn't think you could eat a real sandwich. It's the thought that counts. Juno? Juno. Don't leave me hanging. There you are. Where are you going? Don't go. Juno, I made you a fake sandwich, lady. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Whee! Juno! Alright, I can't get over there. Oh yeah, she's just wandering up there, and there's no way for me to get to her, and this is just a waste of time. Well, fine. I'm gonna eat your fake sandwich. Mmm. Tastes like nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode while I try and find my way back out of here. Poop. What? No. No. No! Yep. See you guys in the next episode. Ta-ta.